So how does referencing work?
There are many different styles of referencing, and it's possible that over the course of your studies you'll need to learn more than one style. But for now, we'll focus on the APA style. APA referencing is done in two parts. First, there is a brief reference, known as an in-text citation, at the point where you use the information in your work. And then there is a complete record for your reference list or bibliography. Referencing is a bit like building with bricks.
So each brick represents a bit of information that describes a book or magazine or website.
That's right. Let's look at building your reference list. Have a look at the bricks and think about which ones you would use to describe a book.
Okay. For a book, I have a title, an author, a year of publication, a publisher, a place of publication, and sometimes it would also be a second edition or later, so I would need that brick too.
Good. The next step is to put the bricks in the correct order.
Okay. But my teacher insists that the punctuation is important too. How do I know what to use?
For referencing different formats, like magazine articles or YouTube clips, you'll probably want to look up a referencing guide. But there are some rules of thumbs that are common to most formats. The year of publication is always surrounded by brackets, and if it is a second edition or later, the edition note also has brackets. The place of publication and the publisher are divided by a colon. And generally, there will be a full stop between every brick, except for the title and edition bricks, and the place of publication and the publisher bricks.
Does it matter how I type it out for my reference list?
It does indeed. Let's go through the formatting for each brick, starting with the author. The author is always written out with their surname first. That is followed by a comma and their initials. So, for our example, book, the author's surname is Wonka, and his given names are William Frederick, so that would make it Wonka, W.F.
So author is written with surname first, followed by their initials. You've already told me the year is in brackets. Is that all for the year of publication?
It is. Next is the title. The title of this particular book is The World of Chocolate. It needs to be written in italics. It should use minimal capitalisation, also known as sentence case, meaning that the first word starts with a capital letter, but the rest is in lowercase, unless it's a word that usually has a capital letter, like Australia.
So title is written like a sentence, starting with a capital, and is in italics. Got it.
The edition is only needed if the book is anything other than a first edition. Describe it as the book does. If the book says second edition, use second ed. If the book says revised edition, use revised ed.
So edition only when needed, and I can abbreviate the word edition to ed. Got it.
The place of publication is the city and the state that the publisher is in. If the place is somewhere like London, it has no state. Use the country. The format is city, state or country.
But what if the book lists more than one city?
That's okay. You simply use the first city that is listed.
Okay, I think I've got it. Place the first city listed, followed by the state or country.
Very good. The final brick is for the publisher. The publisher is usually found on both the title page and the verso of a book.
So publisher is last and can usually be found in two places, the title page or the verso. Let's see if I can get everything in order. The author, surname, initials, year of publication in brackets, title, in italics and using sentence case, the edition, if second or later, in brackets, the city of publication followed by a colon, and finally the publisher.
Well done.
Okay, I've got the hang of that. But what do I do when there's more than one author? Or the book doesn't even have an author, it just has an editor? It seems to me there are a lot of rules I will need to remember.
You don't really have to remember all the rules once you understand the principle of referencing. All you really need to know is how to use one of the many referencing guides available from the library or online. As long as the guide you are using has some good, reliable examples to match what you are trying to reference, you can simply add the same format to your own source.